I have to be honest about something with modern Western. Had I not discovered tech squares at MIT, which pushes the boundaries of regular modern Western square dancing, I would not have stayed with it. I would not have joined Bay Path square dancers because it wasn't interesting enough to me. And the culture didn't quite fit me. The whole idea that you dance with the same partner the whole time. At Tech, you mix around, and also it really was the fact that they were pushing the boundaries of it. And I want modern Western to continue. And I think one of the things we have done at Tech, we have discovered these tapes from the Teen Challenge square dances, the competition out in the Northwest. These are really hard. We love doing them. We break down doing them. But I've been thinking, what a great way for teens to get into this kind of thing. And I think, to be honest, we need a Dirty Dancing movie of teen competition square dancing, and that would do it. I could even suggest some callers who would look hot doing it, and you have a male protagonist and a girl protagonist, and the milieu is this competition square dancing, and I think it would take off, as swing dancing has taken off whenever there's been a swing dancing movie. What's interesting is that in Washington, D.C., and in Portland that Bill Martin started, there are now these trad old-timey square dances that are happening that do not touch the contra dance community, do not touch the modern Western community. The key factors are they're advertised for young people, there's alcohol, they go to 11:30 or 12, you can come in, you can go out. These are basic old-time community squares that people are doing. People are hopping up and down, nobody's criticizing their style, they are just moving. And whether or not these people would go on to other dancing, I don't know, but I just love the idea that 220-year-olds think this is the scene. They love the structure, the loose structure of this square. They're getting together and people aren't harping on them about...
And young musicians.
And young hot musicians help. The hardest part about modern Western is that you have to take a lesson, and that's the biggest difference for me with contra dancing, besides the live music. You have to take lessons for modern Western. Contra dancers balk at that. The contra dancers who love patterns, who love the medleys, some of them will, but again, they balk that they have to go. Even at Tech Squares, which is only 13 weeks, they balk that they have to go every Tuesday night to learn this stuff. So, and I think a lot of it has to do with building a good community, which is harder with squares because you only dance with your partner and your square. In a contra, you dance with everybody in the line, you get to know them. And so I think if modern Western really focused on building a community sense within the dance itself, figured out a way, okay, lessons, but we're going to make it really rewarding, like the teen competition. Maybe that would, you have to make it look sexy and fun. And I would also suggest no uniform. Tech Squares doesn't have one. And luckily we're good enough dancers that when we go to a regular dance, people will put up with us because we're good dancers.